小伙伴们，大家好，欢迎来到水子哥的博德之门3游戏流程。本期视频呢，我给大家带来养育间的流程啊。我给让隐星加个 buff， 这个加 buff 每一层是额外加5点，4级的就加15啊，4级能加15。这时候我用这个恢复一下。其实4级的法术位也不用担心啊，4级的隐星的用的不多。哦，只能恢复3环是吧？3环就3环，那算了，先不恢复了啊，就这样。隐星4环法术，目前我刚到7级的话用的少，没关系，不如加这个 buff， 对不对？好，走了。好，我们来到养育间啊，这个我们要找医务室，然后我们先一个个对话过去。
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
嘴炮一下啊，这好多啊，嘴炮一下。我操！哎，醉了，我搞不懂。
We are aware, and it is dire. But of late, we've been distracted. Perhaps the news you bring will change Inquisitor Wawargaz's mind. Seek the Inquisitor within. Step lightly, Istik. He's not known for his lenience.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
You may proceed.
应该放这个法术前招挠到的，不然他这个太少了，血量。但是我又不用它打架，只用它秀东西。大家看到这个，看到没？安迪卡丹还认识吗？这个就是之前在那个外面那个洋基人小队啊，我们把他杀了。这里别急着翻，迟早会是你的啊。
Now we've got it.
跟他对话一下，走了。
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Hush, Quanywell.
What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? An Istik? But you can't be here. I can't be seen with you. That's your cry.
Quanywell. The Inquisition have more to worry about than who you talk to in the corridors. Nothing, Rastil.
We were only talking about what you already know. About the weapon. The one the Kithrak can't find.
Quanywell, keep your mouth shut. You're going to get us in deep, Skva.
The Kithrak is very worried about the Gate threat. Before you came here, discovering what is happening in Moonrise Towers was our main focus. We heard the Kithrak say the Inquisitor is wasting her time with this search for a weapon.
We? Don't bring me into it. I know when to keep my mouth shut.
好的，然后我们往这边走。
Now Istik wander our halls.
The Yankee are
先把传送点开了，东西买了啊。
another.
Blood, rust, squar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this. Most metals here fold like Istiks, much like Istiks themselves. But if you're so keen to extol their virtues, you can pay accordingly.
好，这边他卖的这个装备非常好啊，这个敏捷手套，装备者的敏捷直接增加到18，攻击加1，这个是非常棒的一个手套。这边有一个地脉迷城之王的匕首，开膛破肚，使用者掷出19时也可以重击，掷出2或者是更低的那个结果时啊，重新掷头，并且取最高的结果。使用这把武器时，你针对处于轻度或重度遮蔽状态的目标发起攻击掷头是处于优势。然后武器附魔加2是个短剑，那这个阿斯代能也非常好用啊。如果你双持，我觉得你也非常好用。所以这起码在这个阶段是非常好用的东西，特别是这个手套。好，我们来看后面的。装备者的法术攻击获得加1的加值，受敌对近战单位威胁的时候，你的远程法术攻击可以在近距离释放，此效果可以关闭。也就是你有一个近战到你面前会有个受威胁嘛，那个你就会有个劣势，放法术命中率就低。那么如果带上这个呢，你的那个受威胁就没有了，你可以在近战距离内释放。生命通道之穴，释放需要专注的法术的时候，装备者获得8.00生命值，运动加1。守卫者练家，这个没什么好说的哈，就护甲多了个护甲等级加1，其他伤害减少1，几个物理伤害减少1啊。纳瑞斯安之怒，我以为纳瑞安之怒呢。它多一个技能，剃刀狂风，挥舞你的武器，生成一道钢铁旋风，对范围内所有敌人造成有如剃刀般锐利的伤害。那这个不是和那个匕首云差不多吗？巫术破除，对抗处于专注状态的生物而进行攻击之头获得优势。啊，他在专注法术的时候用这个打有优势。后面没东西了。好了，开脱了，那就开脱了。好了啊，我整理了好久啊，然后发现漏讲了一个，我发现还有一个这个隐形威胁。这件武器装备后会隐形，攻击掷头失败的时候，它会在2回合内失去这个属性。如果隐形的话，这个武器隐形它就不会被缴械。使用攻击之头会获得有个优势，掷出19时候也会发动重击。我觉得这个感觉还可以啊。它最起码就是如果你不失败的话，就一直有一个优势。这件武器还挺不错的。好，把状态都加过了，然后该喝的药也喝了。啊，走了。给隐形也喝一个这个药，分割一下，给隐形2瓶，到时候再造一点，这个造的少。啊。 这有 bug 了，看到没？我一开就是这样。隐形有吗？我靠！哎，隐形没了。哎，还有。然后这边东西都不用偷，你看一下就好了。这个迟早会是你的啊。
I see they're letting.
哦 ，bug， 这个能存档读取，给它弄掉嘛，挺难受的。还是 bug 呀，这个。它还是会出现，我读档都没用。这边就是我之前说的那个外面过来的那个位置，在这里。如果前面你没过来的话，走着出来一下，然后还能加一个经验值。这个 buff 搞到后面都不想喝这个药了，算了，就这样吧。我们去找那个先去找队长，找完队长，找队长把队长给嘎了啊！队友呢？你就不会走路的吗？你们？哎，这里不能走吗？啊？这里走不了吗？我靠，真的是全部走着跳啊！狗还掉一滴血，我服了。唉，就是这样子。这个话就有那个 buff。
I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chitrai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us—
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therizin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
好，这边有一些这个可以直接拿的，可以看一看的。
A map of the Sword Coast. My people have scouted well beyond the temple. Don't mind if I do.
我给他拿了。
I'm not here.
这个地方过去需要他刚刚他的身上的那个东西，就那个像宝石一样的，这个也应该会触发隐形的这个恐慌，怕囊。
If this place is as inviting as other aspects of Githyanki culture, we'll be in for an interesting time to say the least.
Frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
My fear's hardly irrational when... I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. I've always been terrified of them, ever since I was a child.
I showed you my memory of when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping, she'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed to bring me back in line. Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding. You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. Very serious of you. Even if I could remember, fine. Quite splendidly.
卡 bug 了吗？这是？影星头上也一直有个感叹号。我靠！
That's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something? Fine. What's on your mind?
没有，
Splendidly.
不能消除啊。
It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to...
我靠！我是服了。然后这个就不管了，应该后面比如说长修或者干嘛会消失，好烦啊！这个。对一个话也会这样子啊！等等，忘了。这个动物教堂药水。
You ever tried shitting an eye?
What's in here?
这个 bug 是真的烦，就一直有这个药水的声音。
Is she?
Better not be cursed.
You know, I've been catching my...
算了，不管了啊！我保存一下，然后跟他对话。接着我们要把他给他砍了。
An istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
You are well informed. My creche discovered the same. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an Inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Meanwhile, illithid sickness spreads right in front of us.
"不急，我们先不发动攻击啊！好像是全队进行对话的，刚刚我点了没反应。
I do not know. This hunt is the Inquisitor's folly, not mine. You are one of the mercenaries we engaged, are you not? I have business to attend to.
应该是我选项选的不一样啊，选项选的好像我之前我记得这边能加好感的还是什么，没关系啊，我们先把人物安排一下。
Action, not reaction. Repositioning. Unseen. Proceeding.
could go for a good meal. On my way. Shadows don't suit me.
My patience wanes.
Wits and blades always sharp.
隐形没事啊，隐形就站在某个地方就可以了。
Got to keep moving.
Calm and quiet, that's the way. Mustn't let anyone see.
Let's get going. Very well.
好了，埋伏好，反正迟早他要死的啊，所以我也不在乎这些对话的，少那么一点点好感无所谓的。如果你这里再对话的话是这样子的，你可以，你可以气满一波啊，就说没有啊，然后你又可以走了。然后这边二话不说啊，细话也不说，直接砍。我把我隐藏起来啊。我站哪呢？站哪好像都不行，待会一打他就回头了。分心。我靠！我这里还进站了。算了，进站就进站吧。我还想一下啊，我本来想戳一下再那个的，算了，把他扔死。先把他扔死，这个样。他受惊了，受惊不管他，他也受惊了。他呢？他没有。站过来。哎呀！让我好着急啊！哎呀，算了，下来了。狂暴不用开，到时候再开。这好打。来，重击，招架了啊！他招架了。看你有多少招架啊？50%，鬼渣招一个 U， 直接死啊！啊，这个就直接推进那个任务了啊！死！咱们就不用放那么大的技能了，放普通技能都可以。不做反应了啊，没必要。哎，我应该站上面打的，不做反应。他们反正也动不了这回合。你杀了他才有，杀了那个队长你才有一件好装备啊！死吧！
she wasn't the one pulling the strings here.
养鸡妹都没说什么，
My Savage would find this one.
是吧？好感都不会掉。
Anything of use?
好，我们把它剑拿了，剑拿了给养鸡妹带上。这把剑是碎魂者巨剑，然后它除了造成心灵伤害，还有个相攻的加值，另外还有一个碎魂者，撕裂敌人身体和灵魂，有可能让他陷入一个震慑状态，那无法移动、做出动作，还有附赠动作反应啊，就傻逼了哈，还是不错的，非常棒的一把武器，给养鸡妹。这个给养鸡妹，然后我们这个是放营地去，这个太重了，3点重量，把这个自己拿，待会开门。好，把这个拿了，这个我给它收集起来了，给它放营地去，这个留着啊。然后养鸡妹把这把剑给它装备上，这就很爽了。
Have a lot on my mind, and well, in it.
这感叹号好难受，也许长修一下就结束了啊，有可能长修一下就没了。刚刚应该沾一下火的啊，这个火就在边上。现在感觉总是忘记沾火，这个破玩意让他们背着就好了。再到时候卖钱，到时候这个待会儿这个多的用不完，咱们可以出去了。先不去那找审判官，我们先找这边医务室这边啊。他们并不知道这里面发生了什么。关门。然后我们来到这个位置，继续保存一下。这里面有一个小剧情，然后我们还能推进一个任务。
Are you here to learn? He's so powerful.
The bug 真的是好难受啊！这个药下次我都不想吃了。
Wait your turn. Has already addled your brain.
Val? I need a quick word.
Want
This insufferable whining. Shocking! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make sense. Killing each other like this. It's stupid. All for you.
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
然后我们嘴炮一下，可以获得一些经验值，不然那个小男孩会死。虽然后面我们也会把他杀了。好，我们嘴炮一下，那还能拿经验值，难度有点高啊。
I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a geek's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you prove as weak as this should we meet on the battlefield, Istik.
你别嘴硬啊，待会战场上见，待会就见了啊，待会看谁打死谁。
What is it?
你的教学方式应该受到谴责，懂吗？
Our warriors must possess strength and skill. You will learn this firsthand, Istik, when we find.
待会教你做人。 应该是下期视频或下期视频教他做人。然后这时候我们跟瓦尔对话。
I've never seen someone talk the Savage down from a rage like that. He's always telling us how we have to be ruthless, that death is the only mercy we deliver. But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind.
这时候跟他游说一下啊，然后或者是什么那个还有侦测思想也可以。这边就要点一下交易，点一下交易，把这个拿来啊，把这个拿来。为什么把这个拿来？待会就知道了啊。然后我这边嘴炮一下，看看这个选项。
I speak of Orpheus, the true prince. He's so strong and wise, and he rides a comet. A comet! We're forbidden to talk about him. They say Vlaakith knows if you even think his name. I found his book. Part of it anyway. I read it all the time. He's unbelievable.
Mercy is death.
把我偷的书拿给他看，应该是交换那本书啊。
A group of warriors came, outsiders, on a mission for Vlaakith herself. Savage Kethk made us clean their armor, and I found it inside one of the breastplates. Wish I knew who it belonged to. I have so many questions. Hopefully, one day I'll find them.
好，这时候俄尔甫斯，然后彗星王子第二部牺牲。之前我们读过这个，之前在奥法高塔我们读到一个跟这个有关的书籍，是那个名字叫吉斯扬基雕刻的圆盘。读到这个之后，我们接到俄尔甫斯王子人体使这个任务，然后我们再读一下这个。好，就95点经验值，然后再加上这个任务的推进，啊，就是这个。这里主要就是这个东西啊，没有别的。啊，没有其他的了，主要是推进一下这个任务啊。可能很多小伙伴如果没读那些东西就不知道这里有这个任务推进，但是我也不知道是不是特别重要的啊。这个后面任务给什么我也不清楚，查资料也查不到。
A gate has smeared you across the floor by now.
好了，我们准备往医务室走，还有一个孵化室2个地方。然后我们可以对话一下这个肖像。
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place. This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect. As hard as you rack your brain, the symbol doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
检定失败了，不过检定成功也就1句话。然后我保存一下，我不知道这里会不会掉好感。 点定估计不成功就算了。我靠，大成功啊！真的是，不知道养鸡妹会掉好感吗？好像不掉。
You take a moment to fully appreciate your masterpiece. She certainly looks a little less regal now.
A wretched display. I thought you better than such juvenile antics.
啊，这个 buff 好烦啊！就这样吧，我们先来到这边，先把那个蛋嘴炮给它嘴炮过来。哦，对，它这边会触发，它来插这个东西。然后这里面会有一些衣服啊，这个都是应该大家没见过的一些衣服了，这都是新的。
Are permitted to view the birthing pools now. These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them. Amusing. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from...
好，然后我们去找中间那个人去嘴炮。这里我建议就不要那么多人去，但是也可以跳上去，但是有好多陷阱，会把你弄下去、拔下去。这个就是会掉一些血，其实问题也不大。这个酸液也不会，就是掉很多血，就不往那边走了。然后我们找他嘴炮一下，把那个蛋就可以拿过来。这蛋自己留着，但是我也不知道能不能孵化，好像是不能孵化的。这个就是之前那个任务要你偷的，蛋。这个蛋，反正不知道以后会不会。 就是比如说，像神界原罪2是吧？然后它有那个可以有个蛋可以孵化，我记得是什么蛋呢？对吧？不知道后面会不会更新。
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore, I was not expecting an istic. What brings you to my hatchery?
Failure at the first hurdle of existence. Most caretakers would crush it and be done.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
然后我们来嘴炮。
Not all that arrive late are weak. I created this entire hatchery, despite being the last of my clutch to hatch. They almost drowned me in the hatching pool, if it wasn't for the Varsh of my clutch. This one deserves the same chance. You? What do you know about Githyanki child rearing? Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you? That's what I feared. Still, I'm sure its nature will pervade, even if raised among lesser species. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Thurizen's patience has its limits. Very well. Here, take these. They will aid your approach to the egg.
好，我们还能拿到经验值啊，拿到不少经验值。然后我们把这个先穿上，穿上之后队伍分散，自己去拿。
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
顺便看看还有什么东西。这个蛋可重了。
Large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
You've caught the egg, haven't you?
好，他让我们离开啊，这个也不能使用啊。我让养鸡妹没反应，好，给它放到营地去，太重了，20。
Can't give up now. Need to find a way forward.
我们来到医务室。
I'm not meant.
哎，我任务为什么没推进到这儿？
I'm seen.
Not now, Kachuki! We're busy! No. Nuh-uh, we're having fun!
Around these things is more trouble than it's worth.
检定成功之后，这个就会出现一个小法药啊，直接砍了就好了，没事。然后还有经验值。
Should mind my step.
我和他对话，然后加了一个好感。
Humanoid. How our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs up. It's an asexual process. A favorable change. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex. Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlakith herself. The queen assigns when and where they must lay. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material. It is a meticulous process,
carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at... Go on. My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time, and the pupils themselves culled the weak from their rank. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell. Not every life is equal. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick up. Their lives were not precious. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail.
Your mind connects with Lae'zel's, and together you envision the Githyanki disc.
Another part of the Orpheus tale. This one has been translated to Common. Fine. The Prince of the Comet, Part 2. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him, "Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith." But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. True heir, glorious prince, there's no greater crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus.
I would be more concerned than excited.
因为我很奇怪的是，我的任务怎么没有推进过去？是因为我没问那个人。算了，我们自己找去了啊。先来这个医务室里面对下话。没反应。啊，这个好难受啊，听着。强迫症看到这个药可难受了，这样子。啊，自动更新就行了，任务别卡住。啊，这里一定要保存啊！我们在这边要拿一个很重要的 buff， 通过要好几次检定，可能中间要 SL。
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
夺取目标本先不急啊。
A parasite brimming with magic. Take it.
我们后面在哪？
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the istic with you speak. And I will decide what respect you're owed. Nothing your kind is capable of understanding. The better question is, what brings an istic to my infirmary? I have no desire to teach, though your request is understandable. You do not gain true knowledge by demanding it of others. It must be earned. Let's see what knowledge your labors have borne so far. Tell me, what is your understanding of ceremorphosis? The stupidity encouraged on this plane never ceases to amaze me. Listen carefully. The tadpole is a parasite. Once it consumes enough of your brain matter, it instigates an excruciating transformation. Every fiber, every sinew of your being is torn apart and reformed into the repugnant flesh of a geich or illithid. That is ceremorphosis. Is that so? Conscious of the tadpole's presence, yet able to pretend otherwise. Fascinating. You aren't the first istic to require my treatment. Though you're the most lucid by some margin. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Sathisk. I will ensure you're cured. The apparatus at the top of those stairs. Quickly now. Time is of the essence. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Sathisk. You are very lucky.
好，这边他让我们上这个机器。那上这个机器呢，尽量不要让养鸡妹上。虽然好像养鸡妹上通过一些选项自己也能拿到那个永久的被动，但是检定挺难的吧。然后我让我自己上啊，劝说养鸡妹不让她上，保存好。要通过一系列检定。
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Sathisk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
哇，第一个检定就失败了。当然了，这个不是没有上机器的检定，可能涉及到后面的一些选项吧。读个档。好，检定成功。
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds and unseen planes.
Stand aside! My time has come.
让他退下。
I will not. I gave you my might. You will respect my charge.
选第二个啊，不要让他去，选最后一个会掉好感。
You walk the line between confident and arrogant. A beguiling turn of events. Go on, into the Sathisk. I will follow.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something. You feel your parasite stir.
Do not fear. My experience in operating this machine is unparalleled. There is nothing on any plane stronger than a Zathis for curing unwanted afflictions.
不用点第一个啊，然后第一个会掉好感，直接躺进就好了。
Your body grows cold, its warmth sapped by the cold metal seat. The machine awakens.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zathis will do the rest.
Layers of magic weave themselves tightly around your head. The tadpole squirms and contracts. It's trying to hide. You realize the device is hunting your parasite. but it's doing so blindly. Without direction, your faculties could be permanently damaged. Your skull groans and bends under the pressure. Then, agony.
好，我继续保存啊，我手动保存。中间检定大家记得保存，万一你失败了，记得保存啊。第一个检定还行啊。
Through waves of torment, you search for the parasite's lurking presence. The device searches too. You sense its hunger, its craving. It wants the tadpole, but maybe something more.
That's it. Ignore the pain. Think of the tadpole. Think of it purged.
This torment. You must persist. You must be cleansed.
The parasite burrows deeper, sinking its teeth into your brain's exposed tissue. It sucks greedily. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
"服了呀，我服了呀，我要 SL 了。啊，检定成功，我们还有个检定。下次检定我们再保存一次。
The device yearns for the creature, for every part of you tainted by its presence. You will be consumed. The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building within it. This one is ancient, rotten.
No. No more.
希望一次性成功吧。先不加了，应该够。够了，可以。
Finally, the device makes contact. You feel your spirit unraveling, drawn from you in sinewy threads. Your body is a leaden husk, abandoned as you drift along the threads into the darkness. Death awaits.
Enough!
The room swims back into focus. Your mind is intact, yet unfamiliar. Inside it, the tadpole lives on, and you feel different.
No! No! The Zaithisk! What have you done? My life's work gone, and yet you live. And so does your parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
The Zaithisk must have damaged you when it was destroyed. Frustrating. I should have liked to have found out what happened. But I have no use for gibbering idiots. Leave me.
No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed!
Incredible. Your parasite is even stronger now.
好的，此时我们身上就多了一个 buff， 被唤醒者，你可以消耗一个附赠动作来使用你的任意灵系怪威能。你在吉斯扬基医务室抵抗进化者举动，使得力量觉醒，也就是我们灵系怪的这个技能啊，主动技能，我们是用消耗附赠动作，而不是动作啊，非常强大的一个 buff 啊。这时候我们和养鸡妹对话啊。
Might have killed you. I felt your torment. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend. There must be a Sharlak in this creche. A traitor. The sort that is hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Charai and inform him of the Zaithisk's tampering.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Gods! So much for our... The search continues and continues.
To the Inquisitor at the crest.
好的，小伙伴们，本期视频就到这了。下期视频我们安排是去见那个这个审判官，然后要和审判官打，对吧？然后接着就是后面一系列剧情，我们还要拿神器。应该后面我们可能要分一下，估计要分2期吧，到时候再看。因为我们还要屠杀整个养育间啊，这个养育间到时候会敌对的。 全部敌对，我们还是得要全部杀掉。下期视频见了，各位，拜拜。